Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine?
In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek. Fast. Of the cosmos, all we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
This is Dr. Louis Delacroix of the UNN Von Braun. We've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall. Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street level recruitment. Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. To pick up some... Welcome, trainee. While you're in our virtual training courses, we provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface. Now, let's try it out. Move the mouse. See how it changes where you look? That means you're in shoot mode. Hit the tab key. This puts you in use mode, where you can use your mouse to interact with items in the world. Open your primary MFD, or multifunction display, by clicking on the MFD button near the bottom of the screen. This display shows your strengths in various areas. When you're ready to continue, press the tab key to go back to try changing between modes until you get the hang of it. Follow the red path along the ground to the next training station. To pick up items, center them on your screen and right-click. This will automatically place that item into your inventory. To view your inventory, press the tab key. You can move items around your inventory by left-clicking and dragging them around. To drop an item, drag it from your inventory into the 3D view and release the mouse button. use items like buttons in computers, center them in your view, and click the right mouse button. All usable items will have brackets around them. Highlight the button on the pillar and right-click. This will activate the lift. Try it out. If you can still see your inventory display, it means you're in use mode. To use items like buttons in computers, center the object before you is a med-hypo. Pick it up and then press tab to go into use mode. The object before you is a med-hypo. Pick it up and then press tab to go into use mode. See the crate in front of you? To search it, center it on your screen and right-click. If you are in use, one of the most important tools you have as a soldier is your PDA. This device stores audio logs, emails, and other useful information. Click on the disk icon near the bottom of your screen to bring up the PDA display.
Audio log or email you've
The
received.
contents of your
In the
PDA
field,
are empty.
PDA is also
Now
used
pick up
for
the
keeping
audio
track
log
of
in
your
front of
current
you.
mission objectives and obtaining help information.
Now it's time to learn about jumping and mantling. To jump, simply press the space bar. Some surfaces can be mantled onto by holding down. To climb a ladder, simply walk into it and look upward. You've done well. Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect of what you've just learned, if you've completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons provided here. Advanced training will
Alright, wannabe. Good to have you on board. Now we'll teach you how to handle a firearm. Pick up the pistol and the clip from the table. You can equip the weapon in one of two ways. It's equipped slot on the right-hand side of your keyboard. If that's too slow for you, you can use the hotkeys on the keyboard. Some items need to be charged with energy before they can be used. Pick up the laser pistol. Now use the recharging station nearby. The recharge station will use up all of your energy-based items. Weapons, batteries, you name it. Weapons are not fine wines. They do not get better with age. The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in. Green is good, red is bad. To fight the effects of wear. Good work. Now you're ready for the Marines. Take a look at the other training areas first.
Inside, we'll teach you the basics of some technical... Welcome. You'll notice the object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed. Use the keypad by right-clicking on it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Left-click on the tab. Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Click on the start. You can use nanites to buy items from replicators.
Hi there.
To use a
Please make your
replicator,
selection.
right-click on it. Then left-click on the item you wish to purchase.
Please make your selection.
The slot below. Make sure you pick up your purchases before you leave.
Wrap.
You learned the basics of the technical skills. There are several other technical skills.
Inside, you will learn how to reach out with your mind. Do not let fear block your... We've provided you with the red bar at the lower left of your screen tells you how many psi points you have. Psi points symbolize the current ability to use your psi. This psi amp amplifies your psi powers and lets you project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it up, and then hit the tilde key. Firing the psi amp activates your currently selected psi discipline. You currently have access to two disciplines, cryokinesis and kinetic redirection. Go into use mode and click on the arrows on the bottom right of the screen. This mastery of the mind is a slow but rewarding process.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. The shuttle will take you to yearly postings. Good luck.
Welcome aboard the space station Chesapeake Bay, sailor. It looks like you've picked up some standard weapon skills at basic on Coronado Island. Now it's time for your tour of duty. Your tour... The UNN Lucille is looking for an engineer's mate. The UNN Lucille is looking for an ops training officer to learn the ship's navigation. The UNN Lucille is looking for volunteers for their military police detachment. Those sailors can get pretty rowdy. The UNN Lucille is looking for an ops training officer to learn the ship's navigation and data control systems. You'll get your feet wet with the high-tech systems, but also expect some heavy... The UNN Lucille is looking for an engineer's mate to help maintain the ship's core energy system. Florida hosts the Navy's premier... The UNN Pierce is ferrying... The UNN Carfax is undertaking a mission to examine a newly discovered Class B comet approaching the outer solar system. The Navy strongly encourages every sailor. The Navy maintains a... The Navy's Marie Curie... The Navy maintains a survival training school. The Navy strongly encourages every... The Navy maintains a survival training school on the surface. The Navy strongly encourages every sailor to undertake some amount of zero-G training.
Reinitializing memory strings. Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory. Restoring memory.
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the Computer Ops Staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now. Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move! Take cover!
Critical decompression hazard arrived.
The entire sector is depressurizing and the blow vacuum shield won't last long. Get through a secure airlock before you're sucked into space. Move it!
Great. I've got to change the access codes out of Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to
Warning.
451.
Decompression event imminent.
That should be easy.
Please move immediately to Cryo Recovery B. Decompression event imminent.
This power cell is dead. There should be a recharger nearby. Just use it and it will recharge all the power-driven devices in your possession. After you've recharged this... Good. You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules. You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room. 1 for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
Somebody let me out. I can't find my card. Please, let me out of here.
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules. decks, you'll find a quantum bioreconstruction device. Xerxes shut them all down, but I've discreetly put them back online. You'll need to interface with each machine locally to provide a quantum entanglement sample. Once you do that, the device will be able to rebuild your body essentially from scratch. It's not pleasant, but it's preferable to slow decomposition.
Why is it that no one listens to me? The security protocols on the Xerxes system are clearly immature. Some idiot hacked into the primary data loop last night and made Xerxes sing Elvis Presley songs for 3 hours. I finally had to pull the voice subsystem offline. What would happen if someone with a real agenda got into him?
I got called up around 0430 to help unload the shuttle coming back from Tau Ceti. Kerenskin was there alone. Jesus, what the hell happened to that smell? I told him he should go see Dr. Watts, but he told me to mind my own business.
This is Xerxes. Please report any unauthorized database interactions to your direct superior. Remember...
Goddamn. Please make your selection.
Someone's hacked into this thing again. I'm gonna tell Delacroix.
Get in touch with Delacroix. This place is falling apart. Members of my team keep disappearing. The leaks in the venting shaft shorted out the primary access channel, and that means we'll all be on auxiliary power until we can get it back up. That means all the lifts are out. Marie, where the hell are you?
That insipid computer Xerxes has shut down the elevator as well. You can transfer power at the engine core. Each deck has a chemical storeroom where you can find the resources you need to research the artifacts you'll find around the ship. Don't try to carry around all the chemicals at once. It's impractical and unnecessary. Your research software will tell you what chemicals it needs, and when.
Xerxes. Remember, the unauthorized usage of firearms aboard the Von Braun is a Class 3 in...
has also taken out access to this bulkhead. It's the only way to get to the medical subsection. Pick up the battery from the floor and find a recharger. The one you used before is in hard vacuum now, I'm afraid, but there should be another one on this deck. Once you get the battery recharged, place it in the auxiliary override.
Security access compromised. Security access compromised.
Has control of the ship's security system. Avoid or destroy any security cameras you see. You can hack security computers to power down the cameras too, if you're good enough. But don't botch the job or you'll set off the alarm yourself. Your corpse is useless to me. Uploading some more modules. Good, you've managed to get into Med. Now find Grassi and get the keycard to the crew sector. He's the one who monitored your cryos, so he might be interested in joining you, if he hasn't been butchered yet.
You're alone!
Good, you've managed to get into Med. Now find Grassi and get the keycard to the crew sector. He's the one who monitored your cryo-sleep, so he might be interested in joining you, if he hasn't been butchered yet.
Are you allied with her? Do you not know of her intentions, of her history? She once tried to destroy your species, and now you do her bidding. Intruder entering Medical Sector A.
You might witness your R-grade cyber ring has an experimental perception enhancement that can theoretically detect residual psychic emanations. Ghosts. I call them self-hypnotic defects in the R-grade unit.
This